The Scottfield Model 3 revolver is a relatively recent addition to Hunt Showdown's armaments, and being a medium ammo pistol, it landed with a big splash. Oh, run from me. Not anymore. There's really only two other pistols that use medium ammo, that being the Caldwell Pax and the Dolch 96. And yes, I'm aware that the Dolch now uses custom ammo, well, special ammo technically, but for all other intents and purposes, stat-wise, the Dolch is a medium ammo gun. Despite the fact it's special because it's dumb, but whatever. We'll do a video later, trust me, it's coming later, much later, like towards the end. Just the Dolch, just a gun. But back to the Scottfield. It's a single action, break action, 6-shooter. What this means is that you can either choose to reload it one bullet at a time for a partial reload, which is about as quick as doing your taxes and almost as fun, or you can fire your gun dry and spring the entire complement of spent casings in one go, making your reload that much quicker and kind of stylish. Which is handy since single action revolvers work well with the fanning trait. One of these can be yours for the princely sum of $7,700. It's got a decent rate of fire overall. It does pretty good damage, 107. It's not bad. And the effective range with standard ammunition is 85 meters. The muzzle velocity is nothing to write home about. It's a mere 280 meters per second. And for another $4,500, you can add FMJ ammo, which slows it down to to a crawl at 250 meters, which is still faster than a Derringer, but, you know, doesn't have that cute little ping ping. The upside being an additional whopping 10 meters of effective range. That doesn't sound like much, but 85 to 95 meters actually is. People generally tend to stick around the 100 meter mark, so if they're inside that just a little bit, blam, you're going to clap them. However, using FMJ is also good because it leaves your opponent open to vulnerable wall bangs, and most other pistols can't pull that off. Well, medium ammo ones, really, which quite honestly is a point in this gun's favor. You can add $30 for incendiary ammo as an option, but why try to light people on fire when you could just put them down instead?
Oof.
In my opinion, with FMJ ammo, the Scottfield is sort of a backup uppercut. It's not as good as the uppercut, God no, but with FMJ ammo, that thing can really punch through surfaces, and it can really do some damage at decent ranges. It doesn't have the punchy long ammo 130 damage, but 108 is still, well, 107, sorry, is still pretty good, and with FMJ, you can just punch through surfaces just like long ammo. The only difference really is the bullet velocity, but figure that out, and like I said, backup uppercut. So quite honestly, the standard Scottfield revolver is nothing special. It's cheaper than the packs, sure, and it's 3 times the price of a Caldwell conversion. It's bland, it's boring, and it's not really that interesting. So, I can hear you asking, Alan, why should I invest myself in a pistol that is basically the Hayden Christensen of guns? I'll tell you why. It's the variance. The Scottfield variance is where the fun is at. Let's begin. The Scottfield Precision, affectionately known as the Stockfield, it takes up a medium slot and is mostly identical to the standard Scottfield in every way. Same damage, same effective range, and same muzzle velocity, but we've added a stock to it.
Nice.
So the handling is much better, the recoil is much more controlled, and we've got an increase in fire rate as well. So you're spitting bullets a little bit quicker with more control, the break action reload still there, and you're able to do some real work real fast. It's sleek, it's sexy, it's the precision stock, also works on a heavy melee weapon as well, so you can bash things in if that's your thing in a pinch. And it's listed at $8,500. The Spitfire has rapidly become a favorite in the buy, which is why, while it is listed at $108 in the store, the contraband version is entirely free. Much like your sister.
Hi.
I'm sorry. The Scottfield Brawler might look like a Spitfire, but don't let that fool you. The only punch it packs is due to the mounted knuckle dusters, but the rate of fire is that of a standard Scottfield, combined with the accuracy of a Spitfire, making it kind of the worst of both worlds. The only thing holding it up is the aforementioned break action reload feature, and it's got knuckles attached to the gun. It doesn't do more damage until a recent patch is about to hit, which will bring the damage up to be in line with Dusters, but it costs more stamina to wield. Personally, I think it should deal more more damage, because you're punching with the weight of a gun behind it. You should do a little bit more damage, but whatever, that's just me. It goes for $92, but in all honesty, this gun is the red-headed stepchild of the Scottfield family. I'd recommend avoiding this one unless you really want knuckle dusters, but you want to free up the tool slot. Now, did I save the best for last? You tell me. The Scottfield Model 3 Swift, known in the community as the Swiftfield, is in every aspect entirely similar to the standard Scottfield, except it's got a speed loader. Yeah, you heard that. You heard that right. You can fan the entire Swiftfield empty. All 6 shots, spring the 6 empty cartridges in one go, and then plug a 6 fresh rounds in, all at once, straight into the cylinder after firing the enemy principle. And the entire reload procedure takes as long as putting a single round in a Sparks rifle, which is 4 seconds. It's a dangerous piece of kit, and very handy for repulsing opponents throwing flash bombs. The Swiftfield can be yours for only $95. It's a steal for how well it can perform in the right hands. Much like your sister.
Hi.